Assalamu alaikum viewers. Today I'd like to share how to plant chayote and my Puishak keeping technique during winter without soil. Firstly, I will start with my chayote fruits. Chayote is mostly grown in Southeast Asia, Mexico, USA, Australia, New Zealand and countries with hot weather. I received this cream colored chayote from my bean who lives in Brighton. These chayotes stayed with all other vegetables like pumpkin, Bangladeshi sweet pumpkin, in the warmest corner of the house. Then a few weeks later, I noticed that amongst these vegetables, chayote began to sprout, and this shoot got longer day by day. My intention was not to plant during this time of the year. However, because it sprouted, I decided to plant them. A new gardening idea occurred to me. I researched how to plant them and which environment to keep them healthy and well. Obviously, they grow well on hot weather. Due to sprouting, I asked my bean, what should I do? She gave me some advice. Now I am applying today all my research and advice to plant my chayote. Here is the black plant pot where I will put these two chayote in different angle and halfway keep them outlifted on the soil. It's a very different and interesting technique which I will apply when planting in the soil pot. Watch how I will put it on the soil pot. As you can see, there are 3 chayote. One has sprouted and has a long shoot. The green stem is almost 1.5 feet long. Also, same with the other one. It has also 1.5 foot long, I can tell. Both of them are shooting very, very well. So the other one, this one is not sprouted yet. So now you can see that who needs to go into the soil pot the most. In this black plant pot, I will add some dry tea bags compost and mix them well enough to put the chayote in. Always dry tea bags compost gives nitrogen to the plant. Now I mixed them properly. Look at these dry leaves, tea leaves. I will add them into my soil pot. I also made previous video on my channel how I process them to make healthy and clean compost. Please feel free to watch the tea bags and eggshell compost processing video on my channel on your own time. Don't forget to give your opinion. Now I will put the chayote in an angle shape and put some part on top of the soil. I will use cutting scissors to cut the stem where I break. Now I will break the chayote stem as it seems too long, and now it's 4th December. It has to stay indoor for another 3 months. So it will be wise for me to cut it and make it small. My chayote planting is nearly finished. I can put it in different angle, these 2 of them, and I will add water when I feel they need it. As this chayote seed is already inside the fruit, the plant will get enough food from their own fruits. Because it have to be stay indoor, and pouring water might rotten the chayote fruits instead of growing the plant. So I cut this both side, and now it's ready to go somewhere in the corner. So I will leave the plant pot somewhere in my living room corner where is the most warmest place. Now I am going to share with you my Puishak plant. Puishak is one of my favorite green leafy vegetables which have lot of fiber and nutrition for keeping us healthy and also very good for eyesight. Now we are in deep winter, December month. It's the 4th December today, and Puishak won't survive on the outdoor garden soil. One thing I noticed is because we live in central London and the weather seems not too much windy, and wind does not affect like outside Londoners' garden due to tall buildings. What I have done, I bought all my Puishak plants from outside garden, then cut them pieces and keep them in water jar. These jars are easily found in my kitchen. Some empty glass bottles I collected from my kitchen shelves, and then I organized to keep my Puishak plant stems inside the jar. Some of the beautiful jar came from my neighbors who does not want to keep them anymore. Some of the Puishak are pulled out from the soil and the root seems good condition. Thus I kept them as it was, but I wash them and take out all the soil from the plant's root and put them into their new home water jar. Some roots become rotten, thus I cut them and put them in the water jar for growing new roots. I took out all the infected leaves, which seems to get bitten by small plant bugs. Please give your comments if it is a good idea to do it. Space is a big issue, although keeping plant home is an healthy idea. I will keep them on my living room window ceiling. It won't take too much space, and time to time pour water or change water to keep them alive and healthy. Next year in March 2021, I will put them in the garden soil. I'll keep an update of my Puishak plant which are in the water jar, how they are coping, how they are growing, and this chayote as well in 6 to 8 weeks time. I'll make a video and share. Keep watch and subscribe to my channel. This hobby is growing with all of your support. This hobby was back on my mind as always, and it came to an action during lockdown. Some keen hobby does not come in one day. It takes time. Be patient for your ones. Growing things in front of your eyes seems spiritual, mental well-being, and encompasses the energy to do extra things, makes you creative and fit it into your daily routine, which is happening in my case. I'm so grateful for that. So see you soon with another new video. Allah Hafiz.